Today, it's corned beef, El Yucateco style. Welcome back to the El Yucateco YouTube channel, everybody. My name is Mike, and if this is your first time here, we would really appreciate it if you'd go down there, click that subscribe button and the bell to get notifications anytime we release new content. All of our other social media links are also going to be in the description down below. Today's recipe is another classic. Corned beef can be prepared so many different ways. It can be smoked, it can be boiled, it can be prepared in the oven. Today, we're going to be doing the most traditional way, which is to boil. This is going to be an easy to follow recipe, and naturally, we're going to be putting a little El Yucateco spin on this. Now, as always, I'll have the full written recipe for this down in the description box. Just click show more, and all the information will be there for you to follow along. For today's cook, we will be working with a prepackaged corned beef. However, if you'd like to make your own corned beef from scratch, I'll go ahead and place a link to a recipe for that down in the description as well. A key component to serving your corned beef is to serve it with a creamy horseradish sauce. Let's go ahead and prepare ours now. So I'm starting here with some mayonnaise. To that, I'll be adding some sour cream, prepared horseradish, minced garlic, coarse black pepper, some dried chives, and there's no more perfect sauce for this recipe than the El Yucateco Green. Now we just need to combine these ingredients. And this is the consistency you're looking for right here. Now to get this covered and in the fridge until it's time to serve. I'll meet you at the stove. Now I'll be using a large Dutch oven for this recipe today, but you can go ahead and use any pot that's adequate for size. Now with the corned beef already in the pot, we're gonna go ahead and add some water. Now this corned beef is approximately 3 pounds. I added about 3 quarts of water, which is enough to cover. Gonna add some more depth of flavor and kick to this recipe. The green is just a perfect fit for this. And with any prepackaged corned beef, you're going to have a seasoning packet. We're gonna add that now. Now if you did your own corned beef or yours didn't come with a seasoning packet, I'll put that in the recipe down below as well. Now we need to bring this to a boil. So we're gonna get our cover on. So with our lid on, we're going to wait for this to begin boiling, then we're going to reduce this to a simmer temperature. Once we reduce to a simmer temperature, typical cook time is about 45 to 55 minutes per pound, and we will be adding the rest of the ingredients in phases. It took us about 10 minutes to reach a boil. I've already reduced the heat. I'm going to go ahead and reduce it a little bit more. Now we'll cover that back up, let the heat build back up. We're just going to let this go at a simmer for about 2 to 2.5 hours, and we'll check on it. A little over 2.5 hours has gone by, and it is now time to add our veggies. Start with some potatoes, carrots, some celery, and some onion. Now we're going to bring this back up to a simmer and let it go for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then it'll be time for the cabbage. So approximately 20 to 25 minutes has gone by, and our potatoes and carrots are just starting to tenderize, so this is the perfect time to add our cabbage. Now for the cabbage, I simply rinsed it off. I did cut off the stem at the bottom, and then I cut it into wedges. Now we just want to allow enough time for this cabbage to soak up this beautiful broth and tenderize. Should be about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, we have given this just a little bit. This cabbage is nice and tender. It has soaked up all the beautiful flavors from the broth. It is now time to serve this. We're gonna slice this corned beef against the grain and get it plated up with these beautiful vegetables. As you can imagine, my house smells glorious. This is served up and it's ready for a taste test. This corned beef is cooked to a perfect tenderness. Now let's get right into our horseradish sauce here. And I've got to get into some of this cabbage here too. This is outstanding. Very simple recipe if you want to do corned beef and cabbage. This El Yucateco Green stands out and shines in this horseradish cream sauce, which by the way, it is amazing. Let me know in the comments, have you done this recipe before? Have you done something similar? What are some of the changes that you might make to make it your own? And if we do another one of these, how should we do it? Should we smoke a corned beef next time? You let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like button, help this video get shared out to others that may like it. As always, I really, truly appreciate your time hanging out with me today. Take care, till next time, I'll see you on the next video.